What if the song you were dancing to was actually cursed? What if the melody stuck in your head was a whisper from the other side? Stay with us. Watching this video might be the best decision of your life, inshallah. And trust us, the terrifying fact at the end of this countdown will shake your soul. Let's begin the haunting journey into the world of cursed music, where tunes don't just live in your head, they linger in your spirit. Number 10. Gloomy Sunday, the Song of Death. Nicknamed the Hungarian Suicide Song, Gloomy Sunday was composed by Rezo Seres in 1933. At first, it seemed like just another melancholic piano piece, until people began to die. Reports claim that over 100 suicides were linked to the song. Some leaped from windows clutching the sheet music. Others were found with the song playing in the background. Coincidence? Or something more sinister? Seres himself, despite the fame, fell into despair. He tried to take his own life, failed, and later succeeded. But here's the twist. Pay attention. I'm about to reveal a twist that will change everything. When the BBC banned the song for being too depressing, researchers tried to study its musical structure. One analyst found an unusual dissonance that subconsciously triggers sadness and despair in the human mind. Get ready for a shocking twist. This will blow your mind. Years later, a recovered recording with an additional verse surfaced, a verse never published, speaking of a shadow that follows the listener. That recording? It mysteriously vanished from archives. To this day, no one knows who added the verse. Cliffhanger. Was it a musical message from beyond, or a cursed frequency embedded in sound? Number 9. Love Roller Coaster, the Hidden Scream. Ohio Players' hit. Love Roller Coaster is a funky jam from the 70s. But buried in the track is something disturbing. Around the 2:30 mark, you can hear a chilling scream. Some dismissed it as part of the performance, but others knew better. Rumors spread like wildfire. A woman was murdered in the studio. Some claimed it was a model featured on the album cover who had been scalded by hot honey and sought revenge. The band denied it, but fans weren't convinced. The scream sounded too real. Get ready for a shocking twist. This will blow your mind. A sound engineer anonymously confessed years later. The scream was real, captured accidentally during a live recording session. But here's the horrifying part. When they tried to remove it, the tape jammed, melted, and burst into flames. Pay attention. I'm about to reveal a twist that will change everything. One backup reel was stored in a private archive in Texas. The building mysteriously burned down in 1989. The scream? It still lives in the final version. Cliffhanger. Is the voice you hear on Love Roller Coaster a musical ghost, or a trapped soul crying out from within vinyl? Number 8. The Curse of Faust, the opera that killed. Gounod's opera. Faust, based on a man who sells his soul to the devil, was first performed in 1859. It gained popularity quickly, but so did the body count. Stagehands, cast members, even audience members reportedly died after performances. During one infamous production, the actor playing Mephistopheles collapsed mid-performance and died on stage. Coincidence? Or curse? Get ready for a shocking twist. This will blow your mind. In the archives of the Paris Opera House, a journal was discovered, belonging to a 19th century set designer. Inside, sketches of symbols used on stage sets. Those symbols? Identified later as sigils used in occult rituals. Pay attention. I'm about to reveal a twist that will change everything. The opera, it turns out, was originally staged under the influence of a secret society that believed invoking evil energies during performance heightened the dramatic effect. Cliffhanger. Were the deaths mere accidents, or a toll collected by the devil for a musical pact? Number 7. Revolution 9. The Beatles and backmasking horror. When the Beatles released Revolution 9, fans were puzzled. The track was chaotic, abstract, and disturbing. But some claimed it hid a message. When played backwards, the phrase, "Turn me on, dead man," can be heard. Fans believed it confirmed the Paul is dead theory, but it went far deeper. Listeners who played the track in reverse often reported hallucinations, nightmares, and electronic devices malfunctioning. Get ready for a shocking twist. This will blow your mind. A fan who obsessively looped the backward message reportedly entered a catatonic state. Doctors found unusual brainwave activity, matching patterns seen in seizure patients exposed to flickering lights. Pay attention. I'm about to reveal a twist that will change everything. That same brainwave pattern, found in early military tests involving infrasonic weapons. Was Revolution 9 a musical experiment in mind control? Cliffhanger. What if the Beatles were unknowingly part of a sonic experiment with deadly results? Number 6. My Way Killings, the deadly karaoke song. In the Philippines, Frank Sinatra's My Way is more than just a classic. It's a death sentence. Over a dozen murders have occurred during karaoke performances of the song. Bars have banned it. Bouncers dread it. Patrons fear it. The song's assertive lyrics, combined with competitive singing culture, seem to trigger something primal in listeners. Get ready for a shocking twist. This will blow your mind. One 2007 case involved a man being shot mid-verse after he refused to give up the mic. Investigators found the shooter had no prior record but claimed to feel possessed during the song. Pay attention. I'm about to reveal a twist that will change everything. A psychological study from 2014 discovered a spike in aggressive hormone levels in test subjects who sang My Way compared to other songs. Some researchers believe the melody activates a territorial response in the human brain. Cliffhanger. Is My Way simply music, or a trigger wired deep within us all? Number 5. The Number Station Song. A transmission. No one was meant to hear. Have you ever stumbled upon a piece of music that wasn't meant for human ears? One particular recording from Eastern Europe, simply titled 341.76 kHz Mix 7, has haunted listeners since the early 2000s. This eerie soundscape contains samples of what appear to be number station transmissions, bursts of static, and a looped melody that seems to degrade with every playback. What makes it terrifying isn't just its sound, it's what happens to people who listen to it. Multiple Reddit threads claim that those who hear the entire track in one sitting experience sleep paralysis, hallucinations, or recurring dreams of being watched through static-filled screens. Get ready for a shocking twist. This will blow your mind. A BBC technician traced one of the embedded tones within the track back to a Cold War-era mind control experiment. The song, they believe, contains a subliminal carrier wave similar to those tested during MK Ultra. Pay attention. I'm about to reveal a twist that will change everything. One listener, a college student in Prague, disappeared without a trace after posting a YouTube video of his reaction to the song. All that remained was his laptop, looping the track endlessly with a blank stare frozen on the screen. Number 4. The Screaming Symphony. Beethoven's Lost Manuscript. In 2013, a locked vault beneath a destroyed German church was uncovered. Inside was an unmarked manuscript believed to be a lost composition by Ludwig van Beethoven. But this was no ordinary symphony. Titled Symphonie der Verzweiflung, or Symphony of Despair, it consists of a jarring progression of notes, distorted harmonics, and an unsettling frequency embedded into the final movement. Musicians who attempted to perform it described intense anxiety, emotional breakdowns, and in one case, total auditory hallucination. A violinist claimed to hear voices urging her to keep playing, even after the piece had ended. Pay attention. I'm about to reveal a twist that will change everything. Experts using sonogram analysis discovered that the final movement, when visualized, reveals what looks like screaming faces. Get ready for a shocking twist. This will blow your mind. A hidden signature on the back of the manuscript isn't Beethoven's, it's Aleister Crowley's. Could this piece have been altered by occultists to turn it into a ritual invocation? Number 3. The Melody of the Mothman. A song heard before tragedy. In the Appalachian region, tales of the Mothman have terrified locals for generations. But few know that witnesses often reported hearing a peculiar humming noise just before sightings. A local band tried recreating that frequency based on eyewitness accounts and strange recordings. they produced a track known as the Mothman's Whistle. Listeners report a phenomenon known as auditory pareidolia, hearing whispers or warnings in the static. But what came next shocked the entire town of Point Pleasant. The band members vanished during a live stream performance mid-track. Their studio was found completely undisturbed, except for the record still spinning. Get ready for a shocking twist. This will blow your mind. Months later, 3 towns over, a cassette tape washed ashore beside an abandoned bridge. On it was the exact melody, and at the end, a new whisper. You were warned. Pay attention. I'm about to reveal a twist that will change everything. One sound engineer who dissected the track claims it syncs up with seismic activity logs. Wherever it's played, minor earthquakes follow within 48 hours. Coincidence? Or warning? Number 2, the devil's interval. The forbidden frequency. In music theory, there's something called the tritone interval, or diabolus in musica, the devil's interval. Banned by the church in the Middle Ages, it was believed to summon demonic entities or influence the soul. But one experimental musician, Dana Arkwell, decided to build an entire symphony around just this frequency. Her album, Hymns for the Hollow, was released in limited vinyl copies. Of the 100 copies sent to collectors, 28 were returned unopened with disturbing notes like, "It won't stop." Get ready for a shocking twist. This will blow your mind. Dana vanished during a live performance. The only video footage shows her in front of a swirling black mass just as the song reaches its climax. Pay attention. I'm about to reveal a twist that will change everything. A physicist studying the frequency patterns discovered that the album's main theme replicates the vibrational frequencies of certain black holes. Was this sound not only emotional, but cosmic? Number 1, the song that shouldn't exist. The last note. And finally, we arrive at the most terrifying case of all. A recording found in an abandoned psychiatric hospital in Russia, known only as the last note, is a short piano melody played in reverse. At first listen, it sounds like an unfinished lullaby, but when reversed and slowed down, a woman's scream is clearly audible in the background. The audio file is encrypted, and metadata shows it was created before digital audio existed. Even more disturbing? The scream matches a vocal profile of a patient who died in that hospital in 1962. Her name, Anya Kovalev, a 16-year-old who claimed she could hear music from the future. Get ready for a shocking twist. This will blow your mind. When a sound engineer tried cleaning up the audio to isolate the scream, a whisper emerged, saying, "The song isn't finished, I'm still here. Pay attention. I'm about to reveal a twist that will change everything." That same engineer died in his sleep hours later, with the file open on loop. His cause of death? Unknown. Now here's the terrifying final fact I promised you. A forensic linguist used AI to enhance the whisper. The voice matched a real person, a singer from the 1940s who died in a plane crash. But here's the horror. Her remains were never found, yet her voice appeared on a recording discovered decades later, in a place she had never been. And now the final question is, are these songs simply disturbing? Or are they alive? Let me know in the comments which one haunted you the most, and don't forget to subscribe, because next time we go even deeper. Inshallah, the next video will shake your soul.